Welcome to the IMU Board of Trustees, April 27th, 2026 meeting. Call to order, 5:30. Roll call.
Selgrave.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voice.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone wishing to speak should come to the lectern and state your name and address for the record. If you have anyone here to speak on the two public hearings on the agenda, please hold your comments at that time. Okay, looking good. All right. Need a first and second motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Approval of minutes of the prior meetings. Approval of claims. Discussion? Anyone? All right. Roll call?
Selgrave.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voice.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Electrical utility action items. We are reopening the resolution authorizing purchase of a Duralift bucket truck for the electrical department tabled at our last meeting. We already have a first motion from Deb White and second motion from Lori Smith. Those still stand? Good. Can we move into discussion?
Sure. So we did pull in a bid from Altech and Terex, ranging from about $263,000 to $270,000. The truck is still there at Truck Equipment for just under or a little over $219,000. The differences and why is also a bigger spread. Those are all stock trucks that they build. Those from Terex and Altech come with diesel motors, so that's going to add $10,000 to $12,000 automatically. But those are they're cookie cutter trucks as well that they're pushing out. So my recommendation would be the one from Truck Equipment for $219,229.
Thanks for
Yeah.
pursuing that, Mike. I appreciate that.
Yeah, nope, no problem.
I think we knew the results would come the way they did, but
It all worked.
it's now documented, and
Yep.
I'm more comfortable, so thank you.
Yep.
Anything else? Roll call?
Selgrave.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voice.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Need a first and second motion to approve a resolution approving the Tantalus Network System and Services Agreement. Motions?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Yep, so this is just the agreement, we worked on it, we went back and forth a little bit between the attorneys, and everybody is comfortable with the agreement now, and you have the clean copy of what come out of that.
So you did have attorneys review it?
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, our attorney worked it over pretty good and very happy with the changes, and they agreed to most of them. There were a couple of stickler points, but I think this represents kind of the industry standard in a lot of things. Certainly we asked for more, but we settled on kind of the industry standard of a lot of those terms.
Any other comments? Questions? Roll call?
Selgrave.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voice.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any electrical utility informational items?
I got a few here. East Iowa Circuit Switcher project, that started last week Wednesday with the demo. So East Iowa 1, that demo part's done. They were hopeful to get in, but with the weather, with the rain and stuff, tear out the foundations and start putting in the new foundations. Hopefully that'll begin this week. We'll start working on that part of it. First Street project, we're getting closer to being able to start that. We actually walked it with the crew that's going to be doing it today, kind of to get things going and make maybe last few minute changes. So we're doing that. As part of that, we'll be handing out door knockers, handing those to people so they all are aware that we're coming into those areas. I think a lot of them knew we were coming, but 3-4 years ago was the last time we really spoke to them about that part of the project when we went up and discussed some of that. But it shouldn't be a surprise to most of them. They know it's coming. We did have the DNR, was in here, last couple of weeks. They did an air quality compliance inspection. That all went well. We got a couple of things. They had our capacity reading incorrect on their end, but it was a typo on their side, but we have to send in their request to correct it. So that's kind of the main thing that we've got to work through on that. But we'll have Trinity help us get that all resolved and finished up. Got some crews replacing some poles down on 17th, had one down there, and we'll be working on the corner of 15th and Plainview as well on a couple over there south of the middle school. And the other thing, if you happen to go out by the line shop, our new electric operation facility sign is up and completed. That's done, so turned out really nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Yep.
Are the poles just aged out, or?
Yeah, they're just kind of, they're kind of aged out, but a lot of these are things at the top of the pole that are starting to get to the point where they're starting to fail, and they just, reliability wise, you just need to change them out to keep things going so they don't fall down on the ground. That's it.
Alright. Water utility action items. Need a motion to enter into public hearing for public hearing water rates 2026. Motions?
So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Roll call and then discussion.
Yes.
Yeah, if there's any comments, we'll take those, we'll close out of the public hearing, and then we'll discuss, those.
Selgren,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Voice,
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
We are now in public hearing.
Anyone?
Alright. Alright. Need a first and second motion to exit the public hearing. Motions.
So moved.
Second?
Roll call?
Selgren,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Voice,
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright. Need a first and second motion to approve resolution approving water rates 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
All right, on that, I'll just kind of start off by mentioning that these are the water rates that our water budget was built around. And as a reminder, this does increase the cost for our average customer, somewhere between $2.20 and $3.09 per month. We worked hard to keep those as minimal as possible. I think this is a good compromise that still allows Justin to do a lot of the water main replacements that he needs to do, as well as it's being cost conscious for our customers. I haven't seen what the 2025 rates are, to be able to comment necessarily any further, but I do expect us still to maintain our median, middle of the pack rates with this.
So you mean you haven't seen like our collective?
The collective stuff yet, just for comparative purposes, but I've got every reason. I mean, as reasonable as these are, I think this is kind of what everyone else is doing around that rate, so I think we'll maintain that median rate. As you recall, a commercial was a little more complicated. We're adding those additional charges to cover the cost of the more expensive meters, but going away from a commercial rate, so largely, I think for a lot of users, it'll be kind of cost neutral. It'll go up a little bit, but the cost of the meter will be offset by the savings in the water for a lot of folks. But that is highly usage dependent. Obviously, the more you use, the larger users are going to benefit more than the smaller users. Nothing will change for like our small businesses that use residential 5/8, 3/4, and up to 1-inch meters. That's kind of a lot of the square will be just more of a savings for them because the meter's the same and they're not on commercial rates anymore. So that's a lot of words to say. It kind of depends on the commercial side, but largely the increases are offset with some savings here and there. So It shouldn't be a large impact for most everyone.
Nothing else? Roll call?
Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voight.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Water utility informational items.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to report. Starting tomorrow, we will be around town flushing fire hydrants. That usually takes us a full month, just depending on weather and anything that happens in the system. So that'll be most of our May is getting the hydrants flushed. Flat work has started for the generator, so making progress on that. Still no ETA on the generator itself, but at least all the prep work should be done. The end of May, the plant roof and the original garage roof, those hopefully will be started on Wednesday. Weather's looking good, it's just weather's pushed them off. So as of now, hopefully Wednesday, and they say it'll be about a week to get that done. So then other than that, we're just kind of business as usual with locates and work orders. So.
All right. We'll move to communications utility action items. Need a first and second motion to enter into public hearing on telecommunications rates.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Smith.
Yes.
No, sorry. Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voight.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any discussion? All right. Need a first and second motion to exit the public hearing. Motions.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Roll call?
Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voight.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Need a first and second motion to approve resolution approving telecommunication commercial rates 2026. Motions?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Yeah, not a lot's changing on the commercial rates. We're just aligning TV with our annual normal increase. We did a little bit of cleanup. We're getting rid of that 250 meg package, bring it up to 300, just to align with the tiers that we have with the other stuff. Just makes it a little bit better, easier for our template. So, and otherwise, the only other thing you're going to see on the return equipment fee over the past years, we've kind of tried to get an average of what ONTs, routers cost. We're getting so many of them now, we just went ahead and listed them out individually, so we're actually charging the correct price. But other than that, that's all that's changed on the commercial. So.
All right. Roll call?
Celebrate.
Yes.
White.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Voight.
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Need a first and second motion to approve resolution approving telecommunication residential rates 2026. Motions?
So moved. Second.
Discussion?
Yeah, again, on the residential side, nothing's changing on the internet side. We're changing how we're going to market our packages, so you're seeing some changes on how we describe them. Prices are all staying the same for the bottom three tiers, so nobody will see any price increases. We are adding a 5 gig package in at $129, which is the only addition, but nobody is on that obviously right now. So TV increase, as we do normally every year, is in there again, another $5 increase there, just to keep up with what the providers are charging us. And again, what you're seeing the ONT routers and all that stuff getting listed out on this as well. But other than that, it'll be the same. Internet customers will be getting a bump up in speeds. We'll start rolling that out here in the first couple of months in May, at least the GigaSpire customers, let me paraphrase that. So those people that are on the GigaSpire plan right now will see a bump up in their speed. So we'll start marketing that here in a couple weeks. So.
Could you talk a sec about the legacy residential versus the next generation?
Yeah, the next generation is the GigaSpire package. So the legacy stuff is the 844 Gigacenter item. So those were people that came on the first couple of years and stuff. We've never raised the prices. They're still paying the same as what they originally did.
If they wanted to switch?
If they wanted to switch, they would go up to the GigaSpire price, but that's the only way that actually increases.
Okay.
So, yeah. So. And we don't put anybody on that plan anymore, obviously, but we maintain them as we have those customers. So.
How many customers are at that level? Do you remember?
You know, there's quite a few, yeah, because we're going over the marketing, because part of that part is we like to get some folks up to the Gig Aspire where we think we've got some better packages, but I think we saw about 1,700 are still sitting down on the 844 series, so, yeah. So, it's an older generation equipment, but it still works, good for a lot of people, so.
Might change if there's not anything to.
But, and hopefully, again, the new stuff coming up,
Yeah.
we'll have some reasons to change, so, yeah.
Roll call?
Celebrate,
Yes.
White,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Voight,
Yes.
Craven.
Yes.
Thank you.
Communications, utility, informational items.
Yeah, I don't have a lot either. Business as usual for the most part. We've been working real hard on standing up the TV system, things like that, and then getting all the internet packages together as well. Final marketing meeting this week with Calix to get the internet package marketing done. So I'll have a much bigger presentation for you at the next meeting, but we should have everything in place by then. So, but everybody's been busy with all the changes. So.
Combined electric, water, and communications informational items.
Alrighty, first I see future trustee Schroeder in the back. She went on her tours this last week, so it was great to get to show everything off. I hope she learned a lot.
I hope I retained it.
It'll be repetitive after this, but also finished working on the fuel tank removal agreement with the city. They provided back their feedback. That will be on our next meeting for consideration, or I'm expecting it to be. We're still working a little bit more on the shared services agreement. It'll likely get done. There's a little more back and forth. So I'm not promising that one on the next meeting, but it's coming up.
So is the back and forth on a sticking point, or is just?
Just including some data. Why was this in here? Can we describe it like this? I mean, it's not terribly substantive, but there's kind of some formulas and divisions and stuff. Some of that background's important, but new ways to describe that instead of kind of in a text-based example is kind of where the biggest of the items. Nothing, everything's going forward kind of as expected, and we'll work with our budget expectations to just a little more complex verbiage. That's all for that. This week is apprenticeship week, and in the electric department, we do utilize the apprenticeship programs, and so IMU's part of the value and part of what we've done is we find the right people, we train them up to become great journeyman linemen, and that's done through our apprenticeship program. So I just want to thank all of our we've got four current apprenticeship. Thank them for being there, and all the rest of the guys that are full-time journeymen. That's where they started. So again, just it is that great learning while you're doing hands-on training experience that excuse me, particularly important in something as complex and safety sensitive as electric. So just again, for our apprentices and all the apprentices across the country, happy apprenticeship week. That's it.
Any other business? Nothing? All right. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Voice vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, thanks everyone.